Back to you. That was by Bibi Rexha and Louis Tomlinson, that number one hit that kicks off a top conversation with a global pop star this evening. Louis Tomlinson standing by for a one-on-one Radio 1 exclusive right here on Drive with Erica. Here we go.
You're locked in to 94.3 Radio 1. And this is Drive with Erica.
All right. Hey, Louis. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
It's awesome to have you. Firstly, congratulations on the new single. It's absolutely rocking. We are loving it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, it's an exciting time for me. Excited for the next chapter.
Before we get to anything, Louis, I have to talk to you about your fans. We know what a fandom you have, and they influence artists today in ways that, it hasn't been done before. So talk to us about your fans and what they mean to you.
Yeah, I think I've always had a pretty special relationship with my fans. Even from when we came up with the band, it was just around the time that social media, Twitter in particular, was getting big. So it gave us a direct communication from the off, really, with our fans. And to a degree, I've grown up with them. So there's been this special connection now for a long time, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, now I have to get to this. It's Louis versus Louis. By accident, trust me, by accident, on the air, I went Louis, all right? And I have the Louis fans completely going nuts. They invaded my DMs and they said, "It is Louis, Erica." So let's hear it from you. Would you be very upset if I called you Louis, just by the off chance?
Ironically, everyone back home, Doncaster, where I grew up, they all call me Louis, to be fair. But my name is Louis, so you pick. All
right, I'm going to stick with Louis just for the fans because I'm terrified of them. But
that's smart decision.
Your fans are some of the most passionate we know, especially during your tour. At every show, they kind of have this fan project. So is there a particular project that's been really close to your heart that you remember?
Do you know, they do a range of different things at the shows, but one thing that they've done that I never saw in my time in One Direction, and maybe it's just down to the fact that literally everyone there now has a phone with a torch, but they create these incredible light shows with the phone torches. And for me on stage, looking on, that takes some organisation. It's like thousands of people getting in on it. So yeah, that's always really special. Blows my mind, all of that stuff.
Well, I'm quite sure the fans in India are waiting to do that, to welcome you. So any plans of heading to our shows? Definitely.
I'd absolutely love to. I'd love to come play a show there.
Well, speaking of India, do you have an Indian connect? Have you been to India?
I haven't, but honestly, it's one of those places I've always been excited to come. So to play a show there, it'd be unbelievable.
Is there a place that you want to go to India that you've sort of made plans for?
Not in particular, but I'm most excited about trying the local food. That sounds incredible to me.
It does? Have you tried your hand at Indian food? Do you like anything Indian in terms of the cuisine?
Well, we have a lot of curries here in England, but I don't know how representative they are, but they taste good to me.
It all tastes good. Have to come to the new album, Faith in the Future. The title of that song, it's like full of hope. Louis, what does it mean for you?
Well, I actually had the title for the album before I'd written any of the songs for it. Just a phrase that spoke to me for whatever reason, and then everything happened in the world, and it just felt like an appropriate, positive message to send out into the world, really.
Right. Well, we got tons to catch up on. We're going to be right back to do that. Stay with us. Louis Tomlinson on Drive with Erica.
94.3 Radio 1.